blinging. She's shining.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. You said doing thumbnails without me. Shine bright like a diamond. My own version.
What up, what up, what up? Double M's, it's your boy Keys.
And it's your girl, Mandy M.
Yeah, and we back.
With another video.
Yeah.
Hey.
Back like we never left.
And you already know this, man.
Alright. So y'all seen we was with fam.
Yes, we was with Cynt N Mo. They are so lovely, you guys. If you haven't already went over to their channel, make sure you subscribe to Cynt N Mo and let them know MuscleNMarriage sent you over there.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. I love it when she say that. So we're gonna get into this what, baby?
Blessings.
Let's do it.
Yes. Most loving and gracious Father, thank you once again for your bountiful blessings. We thank you for our friends and loved ones coming in to join us. Add a blessing unto them, add a blessing unto this food. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Let's get it. I'm so hungry, y'all. Oh, look at this sandwich. Let me just show y'all this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. It's got mushroom steak, bell peppers, cheese,
mushrooms, tomato. I'm not too hungry, y'all. I got just a half of a sandwich.
You know I was hungry.
This thing, man. When yeah, we got back on the road.
Pretty late.
And yeah, it was late, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Got back here 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. And we were tired. I came in the house, I changed sheets on the bed, jumped in the shower, then we got in the bed. Oh, that's that real cheddar broccoli. You take the broccoli throughout that soup. Zoe's Kitchen, y'all. Check them out.
And that steam is fresh. Not no blended broccoli. Big chunks of broccoli in there. Yeah, because at Panera, they don't make it like that. So we got a soup and a sandwich for y'all. It's cold outside. It's good, y'all.
Really good.
Now we did have some little things you're supposed to dip in your soup. I guess they was really good.
It's not another. I thought it was two.
She ate the whole thing.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, baby. I was hungry.
But it's good, y'all.
I'm thirsty too. I'm sorry, y'all never be getting on me about, well, you don't eat no food because you be drinking all the time. Well, honey, I'll have me something to drink. Okay? That's what my brain tell me. We hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. We are. We just happen to be home. Yeah. And just, you know, getting us something to eat, relaxing, you know.
And enjoying each other.
Yes.
If you haven't been appreciating your significant other, your best friend, or wife, or concubine, however you want to call it, boyfriend, girlfriend, man, do it. Y'all seen what happened beginning of the week, start the week off, boom, something you would never think.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant passed on Sunday. And that was so devastating. Somebody you would never think, you would never thought of. You know?
Yeah, that caught everybody off guard.
It did. It did.
And that's one thing nobody can run from.
You can't run from that time. When it's your time, it's your time.
And then finding out even more people were involved in that.
Yeah.
Not just the
pilot, Kobe, his daughter,
yeah,
and another parent and their child, but there were 3 other people on board as well. It's a total of 7 people. It wasn't just 5 people, it was 7. They kept saying 5, but it was 7 people on board.
I think a little more than 7, baby.
Oh, really?
Because you got Kobe, his daughter, man.
The pilot,
the pilot, the guy and his daughter.
Well, there was a lady and her daughter.
And then there was a lady and her daughter, and then there was 2 other people. I think it was 8 or 9 people.
Let me see, I think people have been on social media posting about it.
Y'all, it's super devastating.
Very much so.
And we kept insinuating or putting ourselves in scenarios like, what would we do? You know, how would we handle the situation?
Right.
We didn't come to a conclusion of how we would handle it because we've been in awe and shock. And there's no right or wrong way to handle it for your loved one.
Oh, there was 9 people. Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, John Altobelli, Carrie Altobelli, so it must be the wife. Alyssa Altobelli was the daughter. And then there was Christina Mosser, Sarah Chester, Peyton Chester, so the mom and daughter was also on board, and an unidentified pilot. So one whole family came on this trip, a dad, mom, and daughter. Kobe, his daughter. And then Sarah Chester and her daughter. And Christina Mosser must have been somebody with them, or I'm not sure, and then the pilot. So yeah, 9 victims. That's a lot of people, man. So sad to lose their life like that.
So y'all, I'm hoping everyone took the time out, whatever you was going through at the time, and made phone calls if your family and loved ones aren't close to you, living close by, things like that. To check on them, tell them you love them, tell them you're sorry if something y'all was going through. You know, just go on and give them they love, they shout outs, they whatever, they hugs, they kisses while they here. Don't wait till you just constantly keep hearing that, give people their roses while they here. You didn't see nobody jumping on forums saying how great this guy was and all this kind of stuff. Now he passed away, everybody got a story to tell. Why wasn't we telling these stories beforehand? You know, you got small, different little magazine clips where you can read different things and stuff like that. But as soon as a person passes away, it's some big thing. It's a big thing while they're here and alive and in our presence.
And you know what it is too? It's partly because as people, we do take life for granted. Even when we say don't take life for granted, what is not taking life for granted? You know, think about that for a minute. We take it for granted. we take for granted getting up in the morning, being able to call our parents or call, look over to our spouse and they alive and well, or they roll over and kiss us and hug us too. You know, we take for granted those things. You know, it could be a morning you roll over and they don't wake up.
Yeah.
Then what? You know,
you in good health, and I most definitely see where you coming from, because you can be in the gym, you can be the most powerfulest athlete, and we see he was a great athlete. He was in good condition. You know, 41, I'm 42, so he immaculate, great guy. You know what I'm saying? Probably healthy as a thumbtack. You know, but what we don't seem to think about, everything that's going on around us. You know, you go outside and boom, you could get hit by a car. You know, you get it's just numerous of scenarios that you can put yourself in that you
without even knowing you put yourself in that situation.
That you may not make it.
You may not make it, yeah. Numerous incidents can happen.
And it's just, to me, it's overwhelming, you know, because you constantly aware, you know what I'm saying? Because it hit home because the family-based part, you know what I'm saying? I have a wife, and this is my family.
Yeah.
So, you know, we both, like I said, we was doing scenarios. She putting herself in the situation, I putting myself in the situation. And I do not see myself without her. And that's a part of taking things for granted, because we both know that we're gonna pass away one day.
Right.
But the thing is, when?
Right. You don't know when that time is coming. And so you have to really cherish each other, love each other, and be respectful of each other, and make the most of the time that you do have together. You know what I'm saying? And I know when something like this happens, we say this all the time, and then Kobe Bryant, you know, a year later or two, you know, his death would be, you know, people won't be talking about it anymore. And people will be right back to holding grudges, right back angry with somebody, right back harboring malice, hatred, negativity, spewing it all over social media, and doing the things they normally do. You know, people take out a moment of their time when things like this happen to say, oh, I love you. Oh, I'm going to give you flowers while you're still here. And then a couple of months later after his death, then everybody back to doing the same old stuff. And the key thing here to remember is, let's not fall back into old habits. Let's continue the marathon, as they said with Nipsey Hussle. You know, now Kobe Bryant is gone.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate to say this, but I even said it with the Nipsey Hussle thing. I said there are going to be more to come. Then I said it.
Yeah. And see all these
it's constantly happening.
Great clips of them showing some powerful, encouraging words. What Kobe Bryant was saying. How come them things didn't surface when he was alive? Why wait till he passed away to show those clips? Somebody needed that. Somebody needed to be motivated. Somebody needed to be propped up on a leaning side.
Yeah, somebody needed to hear that right then and there when it was said. Yeah, you're right. And this is what they tend to do. You know, they come up with these clips. They start coming up with different documentaries and things like that, because, you know, they want to definitely remember him, because, you know, he's passed on. But at the same time, it's like you said, a lot of people who probably weren't on good terms with him or didn't have a really good, solid relationship with him now want to share stories about him.
Yeah.
When they could have took the opportunity to say, you know what, man, whatever we went through when we was playing ball, or whatever we went through when we was in the league together, or whatever it may have been off the court, man, let's squash that.
And the things that's running in the wife's mind, you know, of her knowing some of these people.
Right now, I don't even think that's on her mind, because, you know, just the pain of losing your husband and your child. I mean, she probably in a really, really dark, depressed state right now, you know?
And it's going to take, fresh.
Yeah, it's still fresh, and it's going to take family. It's going to take having good friends and real, genuine people around to lift her up, pray for her, and pray her through this. It's going to take that. This is what it is. Because I'm telling you right now, for me personally, I probably would, it would take me a while to even want to deal with people or talk to anybody. I'm gonna need a moment. I'm gonna need a moment, because that's a hard thing to process. Somebody call you up, you know your family just left the house to go to a basketball, you know, practice, and you get a phone call that your husband and your daughter just died in a helicopter crash. Even when you hearing those words, they don't feel real. Like, what? Who playing the joke on me? Who lying? Who doing this? Because we see it all the time on Facebook. People put these, you know, these fake stories out. Rest in peace, Morgan Freeman, and like Morgan Freeman's not dead. And I'm like, Jackie Chan, I've seen it done to him before. And I'm like, these people are not dead. Like, you shouldn't even play like that. Like, these are not joking matters, period. They're not joking matters. But people will do stuff like this, y'all, on social media. And that's why I said it's important that we not only change the way we treat each other, but we continue to remember it going forward. We don't just see, oh, Kobe Bryant died, so now we need to all get ourselves together. We need to treat each other better. But then in a month or two, when, you know, when everything has died down, nobody's talking about it anymore, or a year from now, we're back to doing the same old thing. And that's what I'm talking about. When you really want to change and you really ready to go to the next level, everything about the way you moving and doing stuff is going to change too. And you're going to continue to improve, not digress. And that's what we got to get to, y'all. We got to get to a place of that. And we were just talking about, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? 5 years. Where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? How do you want to be helping other people? You know, what kind of legacy would you be leaving here in 5 years? If you were taken away from here, what would you have wanted to have accomplished? He accomplished a great deal in his life.
What
from
are
a
people
teenager to now?
Remembering you as? What are they going to be saying? Yeah. What are they going to be saying about you when you're gone that they won't say about you right now? Right.
You know, that's important, y'all. You know, I think back on the times when I was homeless and I was trying to get through nursing school, and it felt like the weight of the world was coming down on me. I felt like I couldn't walk, I couldn't move. I felt like I was just going I felt like I was just going, you know, give up. I felt broken.
But this we know ain't true. I was the one to come put that puzzle back together. Yeah, I love puzzles.
You're a mess.
But yeah, you know, it's a powerful thing, you know, to be able to reflect back, to look back on things.
Sorry, y'all.
See how far you done overcame.
And when you look at how far you've come, you know there's so much more you can conquer.
Awesome. Yeah.
You know there's so much more you can conquer, because you know what God brought you through.
Yeah.
I remember walking the streets, you know, nowhere to go. I remember going to the Planet Fitness because I had a membership there to take my shower so I can, you know, put on my white scrub uniform to go to school. I remember trying to get way over to another side of town so I could work at the assisted living facility, where I worked on a 22-bed memory unit as a residential aide. And I would have to get these people up every morning and get them changed, get them dressed. And I would do it with a smile, because I said, there is hope for me. Something greater is coming. Something greater is coming. You know, I had lost my place. I had lost my car. I was trying to finish school. I had nowhere to go. I had all that going on at one time in my life. And God brought me through that. It was only Him. It was only Him. It was only Him that brought me through that.
And look at, God sent count the saving keys.
Whatever. Whatever, Captain Saving Keys. Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
That unlocked the doors. Yeah, y'all.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with a little poem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave y'all with a little poem.
She always blessing y'all, man.
And on Friday nights, I'm gonna be going live around about what time you want to say we're gonna do the lives at 9?
Yeah, we want to give everybody time to get yourself situated. Those of y'all in the Mukbang community and communities of everyone else that watch us or in the DoubleMKingdom.
Yeah.
Give y'all time to, if y'all doing y'all videos and stuff like that, get y'all self squared away. If you got kids, get yourself situated with the kids, get the kids fed, sat down where they ain't moving all around the place so y'all can enjoy the live.
Yeah. So we'll go live on Friday nights at 9. We're going to try to be consistent with that. And I'll be doing a live poetry reading during those times. And we'll be discussing a topic, of course, that will relate to the poem. And we're just going to have fun. We might have a little wine or something, you know. Might put a little instrumental on. Who knows what we might do. We're going to set the tone for you, though.
And
we're going to have a good time.
Don't forget, y'all drop them cash out.
Yeah, drop them cash is going to be blessing somebody as well, too. And then y'all also be a blessing in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand how important it is to give into your blessing. Nobody is forcing you to do anything, but it's important to give into your blessing, people. It's important to be a giver, because when you give, God will give to you. A lot of times we're holding on, scared to help anybody, because if I help them, I'm gonna be lacking. But what you don't know is that no, you're not. God is going to increase you even 10 times more over. But you will never know the multitude of the blessing that He wants to do in your life when you are afraid to bless other people.
Yeah, and believe us, we've been there.
Yeah, we've been there.
But we just talk to each other and we say, hey, what are some things that we can be doing right now that we can be explosive in somebody's life? You know, it may not be as much as we want to, but still gonna bless you. You know, we still gonna do what we can.
Because there will come a day where God will bless us to be able to bless you with more, you know? There will come a day. Because He knows our heart and He knows our intent is good. And so, I'm going to take y'all back to when I first started my podcast. Some of y'all ain't never heard my podcast.
Hey, we're going to do a live podcast one day for y'all, okay, on the channel. We just going to bless y'all for that opportunity, that particular time, that moment when we do it. Don't be looking for, oh, y'all going to do more? Nope. Just that one time.
You need to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, you got to listen.
So I want to take y'all back to the time where I was homeless and despair. Okay?
Homeless and despair. Let's do this right. Coming to the camera is someone that has not been a stranger to you all. Somebody that's strong, boastful with her speaking. Someone that is loving, kind, inspiring, motivational.
Hey. He got ready to run out on stage.
Love to lift people up.
Amen.
In whichever way you may be feeling. If you happy, she gonna make you feel happier.
Okay.
If you sad, more she gonna make you feel amazing.
Hey.
So we need to say less. Coming to the camera, the motivational speaker, the poetic of all justice, the one who set the tone and break it out and will break it down.
Mandy.
Your girl Mandy Moments.
My husband is a man. It's gonna cut off, baby. So this is called Homeless and Despair. I've been homeless, but I felt sheltered by His Spirit. I had a song birthing in me, but the pain wouldn't let me write the lyrics. Lonely and scared for my outcome, walked the streets for 3 days, homeless, no car, no income. Praying for a breakthrough and believing for a miracle. Crying loud, people did understand, thought I was hysterical. Remembering all I endured, feeling like cancer, thank you Lord, I've been cured. Fighting my thoughts not to hold a grudge against who wouldn't help me. still keeping my distance because they don't really know me. Denying me because I lacked what they had. Add a nurse to my resume, and I sent up red flags.
Yes.
No congratulations, or we are so proud of you. The jealousy was felt and see-through. I learned a valuable lesson. I owe it to me, and everyone won't view life through my lens. It's better to go in peace and make amends. It will never be the same, but a new chapter and book can now begin. Remember, my problems are staked. I am Earth. Welcome to Mandy's rebirth.
Y'all heard it here first. Homeless and despair.
And I wrote that because I wanted to let it be known that forgiveness is so important. That I was harboring a lot of malice, and I was hurt by a lot of things people didn't do for me, or wouldn't do for me, or wouldn't help me. But I said, you know what? God, you are going to help me. If I remember that all my help and my strength coming from you, then I don't have to get upset with other people for not supporting me. Because I have to understand you are building the tribe that is going to go on this journey with me. And you've already started with my husband.
And I'll be obedient. Forever and forevermore.
So it's already starting right here. God will add people to you. He will add people. He will bring you good friends. He will bring you other couples that you can be around and hang around that will help build up your marriage. Instead of, you feel like you hang around people who don't have a good, positive relationship and you don't even feel comfortable around them. No, God will build you and put you around people that you can have a great time with, enjoy. He will bring you to a job that you find fulfillment in doing. You know what I'm saying? He will give you hobbies that you enjoy and that you're passionate about. If you allow him. We got to stop seeking people to help us, people to bring us happiness. E.T. said it best today. It's not up to anybody else to help you with your dream. It's your dream. You got to do it. This is my dream. I'm going to do it.
That's right.
And that's just that. I love you guys, and I thank you for always tuning in. Make sure you guys be there on Friday nights. We're gonna be doing a Cash App giveaway to one winner who's in the live when it starts. And drop your Cash Apps when you come in. Make sure you thumbs up the lives when you come in. Make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, show mad love to each other. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a positive conversation. You know, me and Keys, of course, we're going to keep y'all going. Like I said, hit the super chat up. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you stick with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be doing some positive things. We want to take y'all on the journey with us.
And remember them blessing session shirts. And you got them DoubleMKingdom shirts.
Absolutely. And we're going to link where you can get the shirts for the blessing session and for the DoubleMKingdom in the box below. If you are a channel or if you are a subscriber out there and you have bought a DoubleMKingdom shirt, or if you bought a MuscleNMarriage blessing session shirt, let us know. I want to see you take a picture of yourself in it. We're gonna post you to our community board. We're gonna do all of that. So please,
and we're gonna get some blessings out there to you.
Yes, we are.
For your support.
Absolutely.
We thank you, and be looking for. I'm gonna keep saying it from this point right now. Your boy Keys gonna hold some kind of little contest that got to do with the shirts. So y'all stay tuned for that. All right. So don't forget to like,
subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, go and share the video.
Ain't gonna hurt nothing to share nothing.
Yeah, get down in the comments. Holla at your boy. Holla at your girl. You already know what to do. Hit that bell. Bing! So you can be notified of all the content, all the videos that we have in store for you.
And we'll see you in our next video.
And we out.
Bye.